Hey everybody, it's Redhead Stepchild coming at you now. Hello everyone and welcome back to the RHSCLP of SpongeBob SquarePants Creature from the Krusty Krab. In the last episode, we finished rampaging around Bikini Bottom's Plankton, and we got back to SpongeBob and are now running away from the Plankton that we were just controlling. Let's go ahead and get back in and see what we're going to do. Continuing on, and it came from Bikini Bottom.
With the pressure mounting to stratospheric levels, SpongeBob concocts a cunning plan. He'll lead the rampaging Plankton away from Bikini Bottom, and in doing so, save the innocent people from a fate worse than Plankton.
Looks like you've made Plankton even more mad than usual. Use the control stick to dodge his attacks. Don't forget to grab the fuel balloons too. So this is kind of different. We are now going towards the camera instead of going away from it. So it's kind of a weird adjustment to make. You really have to rely on the arrows that are telling you where to go. Because you have to assume that they're not going to lead you astray. That's pretty much the same as what we were doing. You can still shoot in this section, but you don't know what you're shooting at, so don't know if it's always the best choice of action. Have to dive here to avoid his attack. Go to the right. Get another checkpoint, so if we fail, then we can always come back here. Yeah, this one is a lot about him using the scenery to kind of attack you along with his other attacks that he does, like the I-beam.
You'll just be another story for my therapist. I'm winning because
That one went all around, so that's why I didn't give you direction. Just said use the it just gave exclamation points. But yeah, this one's all about using the scenery and stuff to attack you, rather than using the scenery to get away, which is kind of an interesting choice. Got some Bikini Bottom police vehicles, it looks like. Oh, I missed the people, I didn't even notice.
I'm writing to my congressman!
Yeah, so this is pretty much the way it's going. I mean, it's the same thing as what we did with Patrick. Yeah, same style of gameplay. The thing I like about this level is that it keeps the B-movie effects. So you can still see, like, the scratch against the screen occasionally. It's not as noticeable as in the Revenge of the Giant Plankton, but it's still there, so it's still a nice touch to have.
down you go.
Not today, Plankton. Kind of a delayed running. He was running that way and they were running towards us. It's kind of a weird scene to have, but
The Plankton situation is escalating enormously, and our heroes are forced to change their plan. They head into a construction yard to face giant Plankton and the sheer unimaginable horror of the extended coffee break.
alright. So find the conspicuously flashing targets and zap them. Who knows what will happen when we do. Ooh, I know, ask me. Yeah, I like how they point out that they're conspicuously flashing. They're not pointing out that, like, oh yeah, there happen to be, like, you never know what happens when, like, so you hit certain things, you know, meaning about the red. It's actually, like, it hit those flashing red things that are very obvious you're supposed to hit. But we can't hit that one yet. So yes, we're at a construction site here. That I-beam came out of nowhere. I was very worried I was going to hit that one. We have a red thing we can hit here. Part of a building. We hit it nearly in time.
Give me back my patty, you irksome sponge! Do you know?
Yes, this one's all about causing damage to Plankton now. We've gone through the stages of, you know, running using the scenery to, using the scenery to get away, and then having him use the scenery to attack us, and now we're actually using the scenery to attack him. Which is pretty fitting for how this has been going.
You're not gonna ruin my plans today.
I think he hit his hand there, so I want to avoid that because I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that, like, you wouldn't think you could, but yeah, you can't hit it. Yes, we hit it that time. So pretty short and sweet. Nice little fun thing they had us do.
Just maybe SpongeBob can lead the beast out of the city. Will he be able to escape the rampaging Plankton? Probably not. It didn't work last time.
Look at the pretty lights.
Someone called the Bikini Bottom and Metaphors!
Wow, this level does not pull punches, does it? Yeah, so now we're going even further into Bikini Bottom. There's a CPC around here. I missed it somehow. There's another one I have to go get. Yes, I'll be getting a lot of these ones. I knew that game was where I'd have to get the most. I'm pretty proud of how long it took me to miss CPCs. Also worried about dying there. I'm dying. That was close, that was close. Yeah, I'm hemorrhaging fuel at the moment. Yeah, so if you run out, you still have a little bit of time to get more. It's not like an instant, like, oh, you didn't get it. Also, I'm really missing all the fuel. I can hit this one though, okay. Go here.
You always be buzzing around.
And we have checkpoint. Okay, we've got a little bit of a buffer now, so I feel more confident than sitting at the 2 each time. Oh, we keep getting hit. This level's really hard with the way that he just keeps hitting you with stuff, and it's kind of hard to tell. Because you're so focused on like trying to get the fuel balloons, trying to do all this, that like some things are telegraphed, and things that are like you may not be as focused as you should be. We can go down here and get those.
I can't put my finger on it.
Missed that one. This level's depth perception is really weird, it seems.
Please keep your fingers inside the plane at all.
I can't tell why, but like, just acting kind of weird. Also, this is some major slowdown right there. Did you see that happen? Oh, see. Got it. That was a major slowdown that happened there.
I must not suffer defeat.
Hey, look at the sea needle. That's a prominent feature in many SpongeBob games, including Lights, Camera, Pants. Or fish. Okay, that's weird. I don't know if I can never tell if that was just a glitch or if his body literally slid out of his eyes. Like, it's a very weird image to watch.
Plankton continues his chase through the streets of Bikini Bottom. Will our heroes manage to escape, and will the chase ever end? I hope not. I get paid by the word, you know.
Paid by the word. Fun fact, Charles Dickens, when he was writing, he got paid by the word as well, because he was writing a lot of magazines and stuff, and they paid by the word. And so that's why so many of his books are just so long, and or so many of like the words and stuff in his books are so long, because he can make more money saying things in 30 words than he could in saying them in 10 words. Such kind of an interesting fact about Charles Dickens and writers of that time. I think that's why a lot of Victorian novels are the lengths that they are. Because, just the way that it's all, the way that they're paid and everything. I enjoy Victorian literature. I enjoy literature, just in general. All kinds of books and everything. Victorian's really fun. because that's where you get Charles Dickens and a lot of the other good writers like that.
You're not gonna ruin my.
I always think kind of an underrated author is Jane Austen, because a lot of people, you know, like you talking about Pride and Prejudice and all that in there. If you haven't read Pride and Prejudice, like, it's a surprisingly fun book. Like, you read it and like some of the things that they say are just, you just got like, okay, this is pretty humorous, even though it's kind of older humor. But a lot of people get caught up on the love story and it's like, oh, Jane Austen's so boring. It's like, actually, there's a lot to it. I mean, if you look at the symbolism and everything, kind of the satire on the society that she lived in. I don't know, just kind of cool. I enjoy those books. I know that Jane Austen doesn't really have anything to do with SpongeBob, but I figured, hey, I was on the subject anyway.
This is it. Finally, it's SpongeBob versus Plankton in a pitched battle here in Bikini Bottom. Will our heroes bring Plankton crashing to the ground, or will they just annoy him a bit? It's going to be the second one, isn't it?
Once again, finally gets to pick. I can't say that word now. You know the word. It's kind of weird how they did the exact same wordings before. I feel like they should have kind of adjusted it. That's how it is. Yes, so now we're actually bringing the offensive to Plankton. He's having an defensive post there for the building, and we're actually going to bring the fight to him instead of running away like before. So we have a target over here that we can shoot. Oh, it worked, okay. Kind of weird how he's caught in the animation there, the laser. It just didn't go away. Oh, I didn't know. The thingy fire should really go faster. They just designed it in such a way where you use it and it just doesn't feel satisfying to use. Like, you press the button a lot. I mean, if you just mash the button, like, you're gonna hit it a lot and nothing really happens. You can see right there, I'm pretty much hit it the entire time and I still finish it. So it's just kind of frustrating the way that this part was designed. I still enjoy this section, like the on-rest section's fun. It's just that things like that kind of like take away from the things that I like about it. It doesn't make it bad though. It's more fuel because we were running dangerously low. Look at that, we're pretty much right back to where we should be. Ooh, okay. Finished just before we need to move.
Whoa! Whoa! Ouch! My flagella!
Are you okay, Plankton?
I think I've suffered mild abrasions. And maybe some light grazing.
Oh, you poor giant microscopic organism. Let me give you a hand.
Oh no, allow me!
Yo!
Poor SpongeBob, too kind for his own good. He tried to help Plankton, but instead, it all went away. Poetic in a way. Alright, let's get away from the philosophical and get back to the game. Rooftop Rumble. The second to last level of the game.
How can I sleep at a time like this? Well, it must be a panic reflex, I guess. Yep, panic. Panic? Panic! I'm panicking! I'm panicking! Panic button. Wow, Plankton got big! And he's got SpongeBob! Oh no! What am I gonna do? Think! Nope, no thoughts today. Mermaid Man!
What's all the noise? I'm trying to nap.
I'm Starfish Man! Can we team
That's right, Ray. I'm here in downtown Bikini Bottom, covering events live as they happen.
Starfish Man returns. Don't forget, A jumps, press Y while jumping for the ground slam. B is for the twist attack, and X is for the bluster puff. Now save Bikini Bottom again. Yes, so we are back to being Starfish Man. Actually, this is the first time that we played as him on the ground in a while, because we were in the rocket. So here we are, Starfish Man, on top of this rooftop fighting against Plankton. We have these little Planktons that come around. I don't know if it's a reference to Plankton's cousins from the show. That's what I'm assuming it is. Something. No, there's nothing over here. That's what I think it is, but I'm not quite sure. It would have been nice if they had, like, clarified what they were exactly, because they just kind of come out of nowhere and they're kind of odd. So we have some cars. We have a Soup over here first. Yes, now we have some cars that he's going to throw at us.
You are no match for my atomic poweredness! Who ever heard of a starfish superhero?
So go ahead and fight against these guys as they come.
Forget it! I'm smarter and bigger than you!
Got nothing over there yet. I can't remember if there's a Plankton one here or not.
Watch out below!
It is. It's over here yet. Alright, got the Plankton one from this section. Now if you look, some of the vents are shooting that green gas that will hurt you. So it's a pretty simple fight so far. Just hit the enemies as they come, avoid his attacks, avoid the gas. It's not too bad. It's kind of a weird way to have the stories come together with SpongeBob, getting the Krab Patty and then Starfish Man coming out of nowhere and actually fighting Plankton. But hey, at least the stories come together for
up must come down.
Kind of a fun situation. Well, you gotta wonder why Bikini Bottom was comic book themed earlier for Patrick, and now it's just regular themed. Kind of a weird situation for him to be in.
Accursed lack of depth perception. Time for Plan B.
Alright, so this is the very first part of the Plankton fight. As I said, pretty simple, just fight the enemies, avoid the attacks, and then he pretty much takes care of himself. But now we have the greatest transition screen in maybe the history of gaming. I mean, I would just have to say that, because I mean, just look at how beautiful it is.
This roof-to-roof battle is heating up. The Starfish is bravely battling on, but the Plankton is getting closer. And we'll be back after these messages.
Don't do it again.
Yes, so in this level, we have a couple more enemies that we can attack. We have these buttons up here that we have to press.
Go for the hands, Starfish Man.
Go, Starfish! Go, Starfish!
But as Mermaid Man said, you have to attack both of his hands, and then he gets angry and fires a laser at you. But with the reflectors up, it reflects back at him. Almost fell. There's a sleepy sea. Is it over here? It's over here. So his powerful attack becomes nothing in the end. And his other... Oh, missed. Okay, there we go. Come back over here and wait for his attack.
You can't outsmart me. I've got a college education.
Can our brave hero really overcome?
So the third hit his hand over here first. just so it's already hit and you don't have to worry about it. But there's not another CPC here yet.
The Plankton army is
I think there should. Oh, okay.
Go for the hands, starfish man.
Let's go ahead and hit that and then come over here.
I never learned, do I?
No, Plankton, you really don't. It's a pretty simple attack pattern that we're doing. Like, if you just didn't do that, if you just like tried to destroy the building, you'd have nothing to do. You'd just win instantly. No bosses opening themselves up when they really shouldn't. It's a video game trope, but a classic one. Oh, we're right in here. Go ahead and Buster pop him. So, is there seriously no CPC here yet? Huh, weird. Go ahead and hit this button.
Always goes for the fingers.
Just make sure. Yep. And he attacks himself again.
Perhaps it's time for me to execute a new strategy. Plan B. 2.
Actually, I think I did miss a sleepy seed there, so that is one more that I'm going to have to go ahead and get again. But you know what? That's how it happens sometimes.
You'll join us again for a live on-the-spot account of events high above the ocean floor. That Plankton sure looks angry, and it looks like something truly exciting is about to happen. This is Bikini Bottom News signing off.
Alright, so we have a couple more enemies to here to hit. Yeah, these enemies are pretty much the same as before. Enemy variety's not really here too much. We have the button, we have some stairs we can climb, and then we have a fan we can do. Making the searchlight go in that direction.
There's the signal. Let's go. A single helicopter against my might? That's just silly. You are no match for my atomic powerness.
That button summoned a few enemies for us, but also went away. Good, let's get those enemies. I wasn't entirely sure. Another searchlight that allows another helicopter to come in and help us.
What's going on? We saw the lights. Oh, right. This guy.
Okay, this is getting irritating now.
Wait, there's sleepy seed. Was it? I think it was over there after we used the searchlight. I don't think it's here further on. Yeah, pretty sure it's past it. No, it's right there. Okay. Why can't I? Wow. Okay. I thought it was gonna start me all the way back at the beginning of the level again. I don't know why I couldn't grab it there. Cool. Okay, those enemies are really angry that I made fun of them, and they're not letting up. Whoop, I died there. Do I really need 100 sleepy seeds? I mean, they only add like another part of the game, but there we go. Yeah, I'm kidding. I would not skip them out just because they're kind of hard to get at points. Oh, that was weird. These enemies are not letting me, I think these just respawn whenever. Oh no, they don't respawn. I could've just defeated it earlier and been done with it. Oh.
Okay, man.
So there we go. We used the Bikini Bottom defense force to distract him for a little bit. So we've done a little more damage to him. And it looks like it's been time, so I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I believe we might finish the game in the next episode, which is really weird to think about. Because if we do, that would mean the end to my first RHSC LP, which is a very weird feeling. But thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next episode. This is Redhead Stepchild, signing off.